You need to know this right now. A rare event is about to happen, a moment that could pass unnoticed for many, but has the power to completely transform your life. The super full moon is opening a unique energetic portal, a cosmic passage that rarely manifests with such intensity. This is not just another astronomical phenomenon. It's a direct call to your soul, an invitation to awaken dormant potentials that you may not even know you possess. Have you ever felt that something powerful was about to happen, but didn't know how to seize that moment? That sensation that the universe is whispering important secrets, but the words seem to get lost in the wind before you can fully comprehend them. This is the moment of perfect attunement, when the veil between dimensions becomes thinner, allowing transcendental messages and energies to flow with crystal clarity into our reality. The convergence of the super full moon with the balancing energies of the equinox has created a perfect cosmic storm for deep manifestations and transformations. Imagine a portal of light opening before you, a luminous passage pulsing with golden and silver energies, inviting you to cross into a new destination, a new state of consciousness. The particles of light dance around you, touching your skin, with a subtle tingling sensation, awakening every cell in your body to a higher frequency. The air around you feels denser, charged with possibilities, and you can almost taste the sweetness of imminent transformation. With each passing day, you are closer to unveiling your true purpose, and this lunar portal represents a dramatic acceleration in that journey. Synchronicities will increase, signs will become more evident, and that inner voice, your intuition, will speak with a clarity never experienced before. This is not a time for hesitation or doubt. It is a call for decisive action, to consciously align yourself with the cosmic currents that are reconfiguring the energetic matrix of our entire planet. The energy of the super full moon is not an isolated phenomenon, but rather the culmination of a sequence of cosmic alignments that have been forming for months. Following the intense energetic shift of the March equinox on the previous day, this is when the energies begin to settle and integrate into our personal energetic field. It's as if the universe had vigorously shaken a cosmic chalice, and now the particles are slowly finding their new place, creating completely new and unexpected patterns. This portal is not just a window of opportunity, it's a fundamental restructuring of the energies that surround and permeate us. The alignment between the sun and the moon creates an axis of power that directly crosses the earth, connecting us with galactic frequencies that normally remain beyond our perceptive reach. Ancient mystical texts from various traditions spoke of these moments as the Great Conjunction or the time between times, sacred periods when the normal laws of manifestation are temporarily suspended, allowing transformations that would normally take years to materialize. This full moon, infused with the perfect balance of the equinox, brings extraordinary mental clarity, heightened intuition, and unexpected opportunities that will seemingly appear out of nowhere. It's as if the universe is delivering cosmic gifts directly into your lap, rewards for all the inner work you've done so far, even if unconsciously. Everything that was set into motion in the past days and weeks will now begin to manifest rapidly, like spiritual seeds that suddenly find the perfectly fertile soil to germinate. The portal metaphor is particularly appropriate, as this is not just a moment of energetic intensification, but a true passage between states of being. On one side of the portal is the person you have been, with all your limitations, restrictive beliefs, and habitual patterns. On the other side is your higher self, the most aligned and authentic version of who you truly are, free from the layers of conditioning we've accumulated throughout our lives. This is the perfect time for release and rebirth rituals, cutting old energetic ties and making space for new possibilities that are eager to enter your reality. This cosmic phenomenon is not a generic or uniform experience. It resonates uniquely with each individual, speaking directly to the specific challenges, potentials, and life path of each person. Have you noticed recurring patterns emerging in recent weeks? Meaningful conversations that seem to contain hidden messages, vivid dreams with powerful symbols, or coincidences that defy any logical explanation? These are not random occurrences, but rather the universe carefully tuning your personal frequency, preparing you for this great energetic opening. For some, the portal will bring unexpected reconciliations with aspects of the past that seemed resolved, but actually needed deeper closure. For others, new opportunities will spontaneously arise, opening paths they didn't even know they wanted to explore. And for many, it will be a period of profound insights and revelations, veils being lifted to reveal truths that have always been present, but only now can be fully perceived. The common denominator in all these cases is the potential for accelerated transformation, as if the universe had found the fast-forward button for your personal evolution. If you are feeling this cosmic call reverberating within you, if the words of this text are resonating with something deep inside you, don't ignore this sign. Share now in the comments, "I am open to the portal of transformation," and subscribe to the channel to follow more guidance on how to navigate these powerful energies. This simple act of declaration is a way to confirm to the universe your availability to receive these transformative energies, placing you on the cosmic radar for amplified blessings during this period. Remember, although this portal is available to everyone, not everyone is prepared to recognize it or use it consciously. Those who have developed a spiritual sensitivity, who have been doing their inner work and cultivated an openness to the unknown, will be the ones who will reap the deepest benefits from this celestial conjunction. If you are reading these words now, there are no coincidences. You have been energetically guided to this information because your soul is ready to take the next big leap in its journey of evolution. Not everything about this energetic passage will be smooth and pleasant. Like any process of deep transformation, there are challenges inherent to this period of intensification. Many will experience an initial amplification of everything that needs to be healed, limiting patterns becoming painfully obvious, misaligned relationships reaching crisis points, or internal blockages manifesting as physical or emotional discomfort. Don't be alarmed by these manifestations. They are signs that the cleansing work is underway, bringing to the surface what needs to be seen, acknowledged, and finally released. The intensity of this energy can also trigger what mystics call the dark night of the soul, for those who are ready for this initiation. Periods of deep questioning, temporary confusion, or a feeling of being lost may precede the great revelations. It's as if the universe is completely cleaning your internal house before delivering the new furniture. The process may seem chaotic while it's happening, but the end result will be a much more harmonious reorganization aligned with your true essence. In these challenging moments, the practice of conscious surrender is your greatest ally. Another common challenge during the opening of the portal is the sensation of being between worlds, neither fully in the old paradigm nor completely established in the new. This energetic no man's land can provoke anxiety, insomnia, or a persistent feeling of restlessness, as if you were waiting for something you still can't clearly define. Your rational mind may desperately try to understand and categorize what's happening, only to discover that these energies transcend the limits of linear comprehension. It's a call to develop trust in the unknown and navigate through mystery without the need to control or completely understand the process. There is also the challenge of discernment during periods of such high energy. With your increased sensitivity, you may become more vulnerable to external influences, whether from other people or collective energetic currents. At this moment, it is crucial to develop a strong sense of energetic protection and learn to distinguish between your own inner voice and the many voices of the outside world. Stay anchored in daily centering practices, even if they are brief moments of conscious connection with your breath, with the earth beneath your feet, or with your own heart center. Preparation is essential to make the most of this cosmic window of opportunity. Just as an astronaut wouldn't enter a spacecraft without proper training, you can consciously prepare for this interdimensional journey. Begin by simplifying your external life. Create literal and metaphorical space for new energies to flow freely. Organize your physical environment, complete pending tasks, and resolve practical issues that may be consuming your energy. This act of external release mirrors and facilitates the process of internal release that the portal is catalyzing. The cultivation of body awareness is a frequently neglected aspect of spiritual preparation. Your physical body is the vessel for these elevated energies, and the more conscious and harmonized you are with it, the more smoothly you'll be able to integrate the frequencies of the portal. Move daily in ways that bring pleasure and vitality, whether through yoga, dance, walks in nature, or any practice that connects you to the inherent wisdom of your body. Pay special attention to the quality of what you consume. Living and vibrant foods, pure water, and fresh air will support your capacity to sustain and integrate more refined energies. Mental preparation is equally important. This is the time to consciously examine the limiting beliefs that may be obstructing your energetic flow. What stories do you tell yourself that restrict your possibilities? What expectations have you internalized from family, society, or past experiences that are not aligned with your true potential? The portal will amplify everything you hold in your consciousness, so intentionally cultivate thoughts of possibility, abundance, and connection. Daily visualizations and positive affirmations are not mere exercises in positive thinking. They are practical tools to reconfigure your energetic field to align with the higher frequencies of the portal. Finally, prepare yourself emotionally by practicing the art of loving detachment. Emotions are energy in motion, and during this period of intensification, you may experience emotional waves that seem to come from nowhere. Instead of repressing, overanalyzing, or identifying with these emotions, practice observing them with compassion and allow them to flow through you without resistance. Each emotional wave you consciously process releases old energetic blockages, creating more space for the refined energies of the portal to find dwelling within you. Remember, you're not seeking the absence of emotions, but rather a more fluid and conscious relationship with the entire range of human emotional experience. The full moon portal transcends the simple astronomical phenomenon, connecting to a much broader cosmic tapestry of cycles and energetic influences. Since time immemorial, ancestral civilizations around the world recognized and revered these special moments when the veils between dimensions become thinner. The megaliths of Stonehenge, the pyramids of Egypt and the Americas, and countless other ancient temples were meticulously aligned to amplify these particular celestial energies. What our ancestors intuitively understood, we are now rediscovering through a synthesis of ancient wisdom and contemporary perception. This current portal specifically connects with energetic currents of transformation and ascension that are sweeping not just our planet but our entire galactic sector. It's as if distant stars were sending specific light codes, energetic messages that are amplified by the moon and translated into frequencies that can be integrated into the human experience. Sensitives and seers around the world have reported similar visualizations, golden streams of light intertwining through Earth's magnetic field, activating specific nodal points and awakening planetary energy centers that have been dormant for millennia. The connection between microcosm and macrocosm becomes vividly apparent during this portal. The ancient Hermetics understood this perfectly through the principle, as above, so below. The same energetic currents that are reorganizing galaxies are simultaneously reorganizing the neural patterns in your brain and the cellular structures in your body. When you meditate during this portal, you are not simply calming your mind. You are literally tuning your individual consciousness with the greater cosmic consciousness, becoming a conscious receiver for light codes and information that will accelerate your personal evolution and contribute to the collective evolution of humanity. The very laws of manifestation operate differently during the opening of this portal. The time interval between thought and manifestation decreases dramatically, allowing clearly focused intentions to materialize with surprising rapidity. It's as if the veil between the etheric and physical realms momentarily becomes translucent, allowing energetic patterns to cross more quickly into physical materialization. This is not a time for scattered thoughts or nebulous intentions. It's an opportunity for crystalline focus on exactly what you wish to create in your life, anchored in the highest wisdom of your heart. The intentional seeds planted during this portal will have an exponentially greater germination power. Chapter 7. The Turning Point. There is a specific moment during the portal experience, an energetic inflection point that many describe as a profound internal shift in perception. This moment is rarely dramatic externally. More often it's a sudden quietness, an internal silence where something fundamental simply shifts and reconfigures itself. It's as if all the pieces of an internal kaleidoscope suddenly aligned into a new pattern, revealing an image of your life and purpose that you always intuited, but never saw with such clarity before. In this sacred moment, doubts dissolve, not through external answers, but through an internal recognition that transcends the questions themselves. For some, this turning point comes as a revelation about their life path or purpose, not necessarily a dramatic change of direction, but more often a deeper understanding of the meaning and potential within the path they are already following. For others, it manifests as a spontaneous release of old patterns. Addictions, toxic relationships, or self-imposed limitations suddenly lose their power, like chains that simply dissolve when exposed to the proper light. And for many, the turning point brings a profound feeling of reconnection with forgotten aspects of themselves, with nature, with the divine, or with a greater sense of purpose that transcends individual experience. The key to recognizing and fully receiving this turning point is conscious surrender. Paradoxically, the more you try to force or control the experience, the more it will remain out of reach. It is precisely in the moment of completely letting go, of abandoning all expectations about how the transformation should feel or manifest, that the deepest change can occur. This is not passivity, but a different type of action, the action of allowing, of creating space, of becoming the empty vessel that can be filled with something new. As the poet Rumi so beautifully expressed, "What you seek is seeking you." The turning point is not something you achieve, but a mutual recognition between you and the deeper truth that has always been waiting to be discovered. What makes this moment particularly powerful is that it is not confined to the subjective realm of individual experience. Something objective really changes in your energetic field, a reconfiguration that can be felt by other sensitive people, and even detected by sensitive bioenergetic measurement technologies. It's as if your energetic DNA, the vibrational template that informs your physical, emotional, and mental expression, received a significant update. This shift radiates outward, affecting your relationships, opportunities, and even the apparent coincidences that begin to align to support your new vibration. You are not simply experiencing a new state, you are literally becoming a new frequency. Chapter 8: Practical Application in Daily Life. The true measure of any transformative experience is not in the extraordinary moments of illumination, but in how it translates into the tapestry of everyday life. While the energetic portal amplifies and accelerates your evolutionary process, it's essential to develop concrete practices to anchor and integrate these energies into your daily reality. Begin by establishing a morning ritual that honors and reconnects you daily with the energy of transformation. Even 5 minutes of conscious breathing, meditation, or expression of gratitude upon awakening can serve as a powerful anchor for the elevated frequency you are cultivating. Communication will be an area where you'll notice significant changes. As your energetic frequency rises, your words carry a different vibration, impacting others in deeper and more meaningful ways. Practice speaking with conscious intention, recognizing that each word is literally a spell, an energetic pattern that helps shape reality. You may discover that difficult conversations that once seemed impossible now flow with surprising ease, or that your ability to articulate complex truths expands exponentially. Equally important is developing the art of deep listening, not just to others' words, but to the subtle messages being transmitted energetically behind the words. Your relationship patterns will inevitably change as you integrate the energies of the portal. Some connections may naturally strengthen and deepen, while others may require renegotiation or even compassionate dissolution. This is not a process of judgment about which relationships are good or bad, but rather a natural realignment based on energetic resonance. Observe with neutrality as your social circle evolves, and practice compassion both for those who remain and for those who follow different paths. Marvel especially at the new relationships that seem to arise almost magically. Connections with kindred souls who reflect and support your new level of consciousness. Perhaps the most potent application of the portal energies comes through the practice of conscious manifestation. The membrane between thought and form, between the invisible world and the visible, becomes exceptionally permeable during and after this cosmic alignment. Experiment with the daily practice of focused visualization, where you dedicate 10-15 minutes to vividly imagining your desires already realized, involving all your senses in the experience. Combine this with inspired actions in the physical world, concrete steps, however small, in the direction of your dreams. This combination of energetic work and physical action creates an extremely potent manifestation field, a marriage between heaven and earth that can produce results that previously seemed impossible or distant. As the initial waves of the portal begin to stabilize, the true work of integration begins. This is not the end of the journey, but rather the beginning of a significant phase where the seeds planted during the cosmic alignment begin to create deep roots in your life. Many make the mistake of continuously seeking new peak experiences, new moments of revelation, without giving adequate time for transformations already initiated to completely consolidate. Integration requires patience. It's an organic process that follows its own divine timeline and cannot be rushed by the mind anxious for immediate results. Dreams become an especially powerful tool during this integration phase. Your subconscious and superconscious will often use the dream state to continue processing and reorganizing new energies and information. Keep a dream journal by your bed and record everything you can remember upon awakening, even fragments that seem insignificant. Patterns will begin to emerge, often showing aspects of the transformation that your conscious mind hasn't fully grasped yet. Recurring symbols, colors, numbers, or archetypal figures in your dreams are often direct messages from your higher self, offering specific guidance for the next steps in your journey. One of the most profound integrations occurs at the level of identity. Who you fundamentally believe yourself to be is undergoing a significant revision. Old roles, labels, and self-definitions may begin to feel strange, like clothes that no longer fit. Allow yourself to exist for a while in the liminal space of, I don't yet know who I am becoming. This apparent void is incredibly fertile and full of potential. Observe how you naturally begin to present yourself differently to the world, perhaps through subtle changes in your appearance, creative choices, or in the way you express yourself. These are not superficial changes, but external manifestations of a deep internal realignment with your most authentic essence. The relationship with time is another aspect that often transforms after the portal experience. Many report a distinct sensation of non-linear time, where past, present, and future seem to coexist and influence each other in ways not previously perceived. Memories from the past may spontaneously resurface for healing, not as a regression, but as an opportunity to reintegrate fragmented aspects of your being. Simultaneously, you may experience glimpses of future potentials, not as fixed predictions, but as fields of possibility that invite your conscious participation. This expanded perception of time allows a deeper presence in the current moment, paradoxically making each instant richer and more meaningful, while also more fluid and connected to the whole of your existence. As we come to the closure of this narrative, it's crucial to understand that the full moon portal experience is not an isolated event, but part of an ongoing evolutionary call that resonates throughout your entire life. The transformations catalyzed by this particular cosmic alignment will continue to unfold in the following weeks, months, and even years, often in surprising and unexpected ways. You are being invited into a more conscious and participatory relationship with the celestial cycles that influence our collective and individual journey. Recognizing that each new moon, full moon, and planetary alignment offers a unique opportunity to tune into different aspects of cosmic wisdom. Your own personal transformation does not exist in isolation, but is intrinsically interwoven with the collective evolution of human consciousness. Each person who awakens to higher levels of perception and possibility creates ripples through the shared morphogenetic field, facilitating the awakening of countless others. When you change, the world around you changes, not just metaphorically, but literally, through measurable energetic fields that extend far beyond the boundaries of your physical body. Understand the power and responsibility that accompany your expansion of consciousness. You have become a living portal through which higher frequencies can anchor themselves in the earthly plane. The true test of this transformation will not be how elevated your spiritual experiences are, but how deeply you can bring that light into the densest and most challenging aspects of human existence. We may access transcendent realms of consciousness, but our sacred task is to integrate those experiences, translating them into concrete actions, compassionate relationships, and creative solutions for the pressing problems of our time. As the ancient Vedantic text suggests, the wise see the divine everywhere, not just in moments of spiritual ecstasy, but also in simple daily interactions, mundane challenges, and loving service to others. If these words have awakened something within you, if you felt your inner being responding with recognition to the call of the portal, now take a defined action that symbolizes your commitment to this transformative path. Share your experience with others who may resonate with this journey. Create a physical symbol or ritual that anchors your intention, or simply make a declaration aloud to the universe. I am ready to embrace my conscious evolution. I am available to serve the greater good through my own transformation. I open my heart, mind, and spirit to the infinite possibilities unfolding before me. Remember, the most powerful portal is not in the sky. It is within you, eternally open and inviting you to cross into ever-expanding dimensions of your own unlimited potential.